On the play, good mana. Potentially going straight to Invoke the Ancients. Blue. Alright, well, that could be interesting. Getting a Zeus down, see if they, Ooh, nope, they don't counter it. Okay. We need a lot of green, so we can probably safely get you down. Consider, okay. I was thinking about Spell Pierce on that turn 1. Raspini drops second island. Yavimaya Coast. That's fine. Drop the Jewel Thief. Make disappear, countered, okay, that's alright. We got another one to go. They hold more counter magic. I think a Zeus is nice. I think we go for a Spell Thief, and then we can always join Exploration on their turn if we need to. See if they want to counter this as well. Nope, they let it stick. Get the treasure token. Okay. End here. They thirst. How badly do we want to joint? How badly do we want to join? We want to join pretty badly. Yeah, I don't care if they counter this. I mean, we'd love for them to counter that, I guess, on their turn, because we want to resolve Invoke the Ancients, so we definitely don't need to do that now. Okay. So we're probably not going to invoke the Ancients, so let's just do this now anyway. We will try to kick it. Okay. Sure, we'll take more Invoke the Ancients, because we're going to have to play them eventually. Creeper. Okay. Start with an attack here. They dropped to 14. I think we dropped the Creeper here. I mean, they really want to counter stuff. Unfortunately, the 4-5 doesn't get through the 5-5 Tolarian Terror. That's my biggest issue right now. So we're going to need an answer to the Terror at some point. Just a Fading Hope, just a critical bounce it at the right point and get through for the last point of damage. Consider again, yeah, they're going to have a cheap Terror or a big Djinn. Like, it's coming soon. The more mana they have, man, the scarier it gets. All right, there's a very cheap Terror. All right, so we can no longer just spam our way through. Almost certainly gets countered if we do this. If we drop one more Creeper, we have more mana for next turn. If we attack, always shove through 5 damage. Don't think it's worth it. No attacks here. This is very awkward. Impulse, yeah, they're taking advantage of our lack of aggression, but it's tough. If we had a Lier, we could just spam through the Invoke Ancients, get rid of all their counter spells, and then drop Lier, and then think can't be countered. We can play things back to the graveyard, but it's going to take a little bit to make that all work. Impulse, okay. They'll have a big Djinn once it comes down. More land. Spooky. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Get through for 10 damage. I like that a lot, actually. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's make sure autopay doesn't try to tap our creepers. Does not want to. Okay, that's good. Hard counter. They do not want to be bounced. All right, well, one hard counter down. That's not terrible. Again, we could shove through 8 damage, but bring it down to 6. I don't think it's quite worth it. So we're just trying to burn through as many counter spells as possible, but the more terrors they drop, the more difficult this becomes for us. Do nothing again. So I think at this point we can drop the first Ancients. We at least have enough mana to pay for Make Disappear. And we got to get through it at some point. So I think we try here. I think we try. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Again, we could still shove through 7 damage, but I don't think we do that. 1 terror holding down the fort. I wonder if they have no creatures or they're just really being conservative and trying to hold their magic open, their mana open. Herd migration. Okay, that's good. I mean, we have to keep working through these. I don't think there's another way to do it. All right, show me the next counterspell. We'll keep going. Syncopate again. Now, the exile actually does hurt us here. which is unfortunate. Yep. No attacks still. They thirst. It's pretty bad. Okay. Drop off a single land. Yeah, things are only getting worse here. Another land. They can only syncopate for x equals 3, which is interesting. That would only give us x equals 2, but we'll try it anyway. All right, show me another counterspell. Okay, well, we can pay the 2. So now what, a second counterspell, I guess? Another Make Disappear? Yeah, okay. Well, we're at a stalemate right now. And eventually, if we get through the counterspells and we drop Lier and play everything back, then that's kind of game. At any point in time, they could drop a massive Djinn, though. So this is definitely a strange game. They finally just start to attack. So they probably have another creature to deploy here. And if we do this, they'll phase one out or block it or whatever. So we'll just eat this. Down to 18. Yep, second Terror comes down. 5 mana open, 4 cards in hand. We hit the Fading Hope, though, so we will try it. Yes, I'm sure. Again, we'll double check Auto Tapper doesn't tap the creepers. It doesn't. Okay, we actually get off a successful bounce here. And we'll hit them as hard as we can. We'll see if they phase out our entire board. They Fading Hope the Azusa, sure. One to the bottom. Fading Hope the Jewel Thief as well. Pretty interesting. Only 3 cards left. Scry one to the top this time, okay. So we only hit him for 4 this turn. We can redeploy everything. See if they counter this. They don't. And we'll drop a Azusa just to build towards another creature again. Okay. So they're down from 14 to 10. They use a lot of resources. They drop the next Terror. Rackers for 5, no blocks again. Down to 13. They drop a Djinn. They don't. That is not what I wanted to see. So again, we can hit him for 4 here. We're going to go ahead and cycle this now. Sphinx, very good. We have enough mana to pay for Make Disappear, right? No, we don't. How many have we seen? We've seen 2. We've seen 2 Syncopates. We've seen 1 Urtai Scorn. We've seen 3 Make Disappears. So my question is, if we've already seen 3 Make Disappears and 2 Syncopates, is it worth playing around the next copy? Because if they have a hard counterspell, they will counter this regardless. And we're under immense pressure. We are under 2-turn clock. So I think we make them have it. I think we're going to lose if we don't push. Okay, it actually sticks here, which is pretty miraculous. Shoving damage, so we shove 2, brings him down to 8. I think that's okay here. Okay, let's push a little harder. Take a block there. Bring him down to 8, and we'll see if they bounce the Sphinx. They don't, not yet at least. They consider. So that means they just top decked it, otherwise they would have played that at the end of their last turn. They thirst. Pretty surprising. I thought they had a lot of mana open last turn. They didn't either consider or thirst. Maybe those are both just top decks now. Attack with 1, no blocks for sure. Down to 11. Praying for not that. We don't really have counter magic. This gives us a deeper draw by a lot. We could play it instead. They probably want to bounce the Sphinx though, right? They probably have another Fading Hope. Let's see, 1, 2... Only 2 down there. I bet they Fading Hope the Sphinx this turn. Or march it away. This gives a big draw, so let's try it. Because we can always redeploy it. So at least we could probably get him with 2 creepers. Bring him down to 6. How good is that? Now maybe we just go like this. You don't have reach, right? No. Yep, Fading Hope. We do get to redeploy it for free. We have plenty of blockers. Okay, that was the turn. Opponent has 5 cards, we have 0. But they're down their 3rd Fading Hope, and we have a Sphinx on the board. If we can get a good Sphinx into a couple 5-mana bangers, this could get a little more interesting. How much mana do we have? We have 10 mana available, so we probably want to block with the Seeker. Do nothing. That's big. Okay, well, we start with an attack here. Okay, let's see it. Hodawara, bounce the Sphinx. Okay, Ward 2. Make them pay for it first. Okay. 2 mana open. They can't counter it on the way down, right? Unless they have Essence Scatter. I think we go for this again. How much is this? We have plenty of mana. I think we do want the Sphinx to resolve. Only 2 mana open. Let's try it. Okay, it lands. Yeah, okay. And we'll end here. Wow, are we actually going to get there? Okay. Is it time to attack yet? Okay. Lier. Yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. Okay. Start with the Sphinx attack. Wow, they eat it. No interaction. Holy shit, we're going to get there, boys. All right, give me a good reveal, baby. What do we got here? Can I see this? So we'll take the Sphinx and ignore everything else, so it doesn't really matter how they split the piles. If we really wanted to, we could pick a Zusa just to pick a Zusa, yeah, for the life, but I think we take this. Yeah, I'll take the Sphinx. Now, I think we actually will drop Lier here, because if they're out of counterspells, that's really good. If we could shut off the counterspells. They have plenty of mana open. I guess we can try Herd Migration and try to play it back with Lier later. So here we go. Negate? Yeah, that's the cost of playing a non-creature, which I thought about, but it's okay. Because now we try to... First we attack, but we almost have lethal. So I guess the question is, can we just resolve Lier and then bounce their thing? Let's start with that. Hard counter. All right, well. At least you. I wonder if they have phase out. Can they give one of these a +1 counter to go for lethal? We got there. Whew, what a game, dude. I did not expect to win that. That was freaking sweet. Opponent goes first, but we got some early action here. Okay, start here. Opponent on Jund Underdog. Are we trading? We're definitely playing out green. We'll attempt a creeper here. I would say no. I would prefer not to trade. I would like to keep our ramp. Yeah. Eat damage for a little bit. Try to drop it really early. Evoke the Ancients. Okay, that's a card. Now we have the Bosiju for it. It does ramp them, though. So we have to kill the Fable eventually. So we could do it now. For 2 mana. No, I really want to ramp, though. I think it's like this. Play Joint Exploration on their turn. No attacks. Well, it's a ramp battle. The opponent just has the superior colors, because of course red is the best ramp color. Makes sense. Okay, they choose not to draw discard anything. 2 attackers. Yeah, we eat this again, because we want to hit Invoke the Ancients this turn. So no blocks. Again, eat 5. Harvester. That's why we have to kill the Kiki-Chiki, because that guy's an issue. And a Bank Buster. Fun. Okay. Well, let's do the thing. What do we are? We're pretty good on land, pretty good on ramp. So let's not do either of those. Draw? Sure. Do we have enough green is actually an important question. All these make green, so we could get this out of the way now and play Bosiju or Yavamayakos. Yeah, okay. So we'll do it like this. All right. Back-to-back Ancients. It's time. And then we'll kill Kiki-Chiki next turn. Vigilance, Reach, Trample. I might say Vigilance here. They don't have any flyers. Let's go Vigilance. Why did it not tap Xander's Lounge? Oh, it needed the extra green from the Creeper, I guess? Oh, it didn't want to tap the coast, so it tapped the Creeper instead. I guess that's fine. Okay. Infernal Grasp on the Creeper, pretty bizarre. Why? They have answers to the tokens? I don't understand. They take the draw off the Bankbuster. Why did they Infernal Grasp the Creeper? They want to keep us off some like Hullbreaker Horror this turn or something? So we know we have to spend 2 mana to kill the Kiki Chiki. I don't think there's really a choice about that. So we're only going to have 4 left. So it's going to be a joint exploration turn. So, yeah, we can actually start here with some attacks. I think that's fine. We got the Vigilance. Let's see how they want to block. They eat it all. That's pretty nice for us. Okay. All right, we know we have to pick off... we got to kill you. That's got to happen. And we could play Rafine's Tower, or we could save it to cycle. Cycling might be a little bit better at this point. Although you could top deck a 7 mana spell, so alright, we'll play this guy out. That's fine. End here. Why did they Infernal Grasp? Why did they Infernal Grasp the Creeper? I don't know. Workshop Warchief. Okay. 5/3. That does something. Up some life. Sure. More land. 1 card in hand. Okay. Any attacks? Just you. Because they want to start drawing off you. So be it. No, they don't. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll take another exploration here. And kick it. Fading Hope is interesting. We bounce the War Chief. They just get more life next turn. Not sure I love that. It's interesting. No, we're not going to blow them out either, I don't think. Maybe we don't need Fading Hope. How good is the Jewel Thief? Are we just looking for bangers at this point? Might just be looking for bangers. Okay. Let's look for bangers. We might just draw a land, but that's a banger. Okay. Drop you as well. Not too shabby. Start with an attack here. See how aggressively they block. Now they do get the 4/4 Bankbuster in here too, so they're going to have good blocks for a while. Okay, they take 1 there. They double block there. That's okay. Four token. I think we play the Sphinx here. It's annoying to remove. They don't really want to attack into it. But they could with the Harvester. We E4. I think it's okay. I think if we can tip the scales in our favor for the rest of the game. We can also just take the Scry draw here because we don't need to... We don't really need to ramp any harder at this point. Do they get a Bankbuster draw? This will be interesting. We'll see if the Sphinx sticks. If they draw into an Infernal Grasp and pick it off, it's going to feel a little bad. We'll take a good chunk of damage and then try to stabilize with the Invoke the Ancients. So it might be too slow, but if they don't top deck a removal for the 5/5, we're not going to be in a bad position. Okay, one of the cards is the land. That's good. We could see a Titan. I don't know if they run Titan in this deck or not. They drop a Sholdred. Well, we'll take our draw now, I guess. Before it comes down. Herd Migration's good. Do we need more land for that? 3, 6, 7. No, we're good on land. Okay. Take the draw. All right. So Clock has been assembled. We have a 5/5 flyer. They have a Sholdred. And they play the underdog to get the draw. They drop to 11. It's interesting. The draw is going to help them sustain life. They power up the Bankbuster to attack? It's nearly lethal. So you probably block the Bankbuster here, I guess. It's interesting. Yeah, maybe we should have played the Ancients last turn. That's tough. Give him the draw off the last Bankbuster. I think we have to be a little more defensive, maybe. So we eat 7 this turn. And they sack the Harvester to pick off the... oh, they don't have enough mana to target, actually. So down to 5. They draw. Okay. More land. Yep, down more. So we start with an attack. We could cycle the Herd Migration just to get 3 life and play Invoke the Ancients instead. I don't hate that. We're definitely going to start here, though. Okay. This is a big draw right here. Let's see what we can get. Another Sphinx or another Invoke. We'll probably take the Invoke. Just drop as many bodies on the battlefield as possible. Wait, they gave us both of those? Why? Well, we definitely want Invoke, because we want to drop Invoke and maybe cycle Herd Migration. This is pretty good for us. Okay, I think we actually play Herd Migration here. Because if they pick off one of the Invoke the Ancients, we just lose. So now we have a crap ton of blockers. So we have 5 blockers, so we're not going to die to combat damage this turn. So we'll lose 2 life on our turn, and then we kind of have to push for lethal somehow. We take a draw off the Bankbuster. Okay, they're up to 12 life. That matters. Play a land. They have a lot of mana available. They play the Workshop War Chief. Does not have haste. They play out another Bankbuster. They have 2 mana remaining. No attacks. We draw. Okay. Can we get lethal from 15? So we have 8 damage currently. Okay, there's no Fading Hope down there. So we need to hit another Herd Migration. And we need to be able to channel it, I think. All right, we have 3 mana. I don't think we can't channel from the graveyard. So we can't channel another Herd Migration. So we have to hit one off of the Sphinx. And I guess we leave everyone back because we don't have lethal anyway. If we attack with everyone, it's kind of interesting. But then we're almost certainly dead on the way back. Because we have to channel the... Alright, well, here we go. We'll do our best here. When it drops to 10, we need to hit another Herd Migration right now so we can channel it. We actually do. Wow, okay. Alright, we're in this. Fading Hope's interesting, but no, we have to take the Herd Migration. Yep. Okay. So now we have 9 mana. Lier allows us to Fading Hope something. That matters too. That gives us an extra turn. Because we can Fading Hope the Shoulder before we draw. So I think we do it like this. Block 4 things. Okay. So we have enough mana to Fading Hope. And we can also take a Joint Exploration after. Okay, end here. They do get a lot of draws to get some life. This game just got more interesting, I'll tell you that. So we definitely want an upkeep stop. On our, or I guess on their end step, we will Fading Hope the Shoulder and then take a Joint Exploration. Okay. Yep, they gain life, sure. Okay. They untap, they draw, they get some life. Up to 14. Take a draw off the Bankbuster, fine. Okay, they gain more life, sure. They play another Harvester, that's interesting. It could pick off something at some point. -4, you can pick off one of the Herd people. Alright, so they want to pick off Lier now, so that's pretty annoying. So I guess we bounce Sholdred now, but we still have to play Herd Migration this turn. Okay, so we'll bounce Shoulder because he's expensive. Autopay. And then we still have to Herd Migration to get the life on our turn, so we can't Joint Explore. Yeah, there's no way to protect Lier now. That was a dumbass. I should have just bounced the Lier. That was a mistake. Oh, God. Okay, alright. Yeah, they replay Shoulder, that's fine. Damn, fuck. Oh, my God. Why was I so focused on that? To combat. Attackers. Join a combat. Okay. Yeah, that was a huge throw there. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, we need to gain life now. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that mistake. Sure, we'll take more green. We get the life. We go down 2. So again, we have to hit yet another Herd Migration. Oh, that was a mistake. I don't know if that would have changed the game necessarily. We get another Lier, which gives us another Fading Hope. Maybe. We take the Lier, those go into the graveyard, so that actually works. Yeah. Alright, so we get to try this whole thing again. So we have 5 mana. This time again, we want to bounce Shoulder on the end step. And I guess we would take the draw. My question is, do we play out the Creeper here? That's fine, because we don't need to ramp. So we can go Fading Hope plus Joint Exploration. This is just getting us closer to lethal. Again, we have the same issue as last time. Yeah, we should have... we can't protect the Lier because we have to bounce the Shoulder, but then we lose anyway. So there's no good way to do it. So they kill you again. So we'd have to gain life or we lose. Fuck. We didn't quite get there. Shit. I don't know if I would have won the game if we had... So if instead we had bounced our own Lier, I think we were at 4 life and not 2. I don't know. Can't remember if we were going to lose there or not. So we get one more turn, replay the Lier. We're kind of in the same position we are now, though. I don't know if it would have changed the course of the game, but I do feel bad for making that mistake. Yeah, so now we just lose to the... We can't replay you. There's no way to do it. If we bounce you, it doesn't matter. We can't channel you, right? Yeah. Yep, very sad. Alright, that was sad. It was a fun game for a while. I don't think that mistake necessarily threw the game. You can flame me in the comments if you want. But it was a fun game regardless. I think that was a good battle. So we'll call it there. Whew. Ouch. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. If you made it this far, consider dropping a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can leave a comment. You can flame me for the misplay in the last game. Although, to be fair, I went back. I don't think it would have changed the course of the game because we were bottlenecked on Fading Hopes and Herd Migrations and not an extra Lier in the hand. So I don't know that saving Lier with Fading Hope would have done anything. But you can flame me in the comments or you can leave a nice comments. I like nice comments too. Anyway, Simic Ramp. Probably the worst color combination in the format right now. Like, why does red get to ramp better than green? That's not fair. But we're doing our best here. We're trying out some things. We're completely skipping the 4-drop slot. We're just saying, all right, let's ramp into some bad boys in the 5-drop slot. Invoke the Ancients can come down and it can be awkward to deal with. 2 4/5s. That's not so easy to get through for a lot of decks. Sphinx, I really enjoy, especially with some domain support in the mana base. Card is sweet, comes down, and then we do have Lier as well in the 5-drop slot. Some Fading Hope to protect it. Can't protect the tokens, unfortunately, because bouncing them is ineffective. They just die. But can get back the Invoke the Ancients from the graveyard to play on a subsequent turn. Can also get back Herd Migration. So I actually have it here in the 2-drop slot. You can very comfortably play it early and get that 3 life and get another land, and then you can potentially play it back later in the game with Lier. So I like that setup. It's not so bad. The domain lands don't hurt as badly because we are running things like Joint Exploration and Azusa's Many Journeys, so you can pump out extra lands on a single turn, which allows you to get those tap lands down at a time that is most convenient for you. But that was the deck. Hope you enjoyed the games. 2 long games. That last one, man, it was close. It was fun. Regardless, it was fun. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.